In this video, we're going to show you how to protect your crypto by storing it on a cold storage wallet, specifically the Ledger Nano X. So if you want to really protect your money with the highest level of security, or your crypto, should I say, the highest level of security where you control and no one else has access and only you own the private keys, this is the Ledger Nano S. Remember, when you own your private keys, you own your crypto, but you gotta also remember, if you lose your private keys, no one else can help you access this account. So it's very important that you protect it and you remember your 12-word seed phrase. So first, I'm going to also show you in this video how to add tokens to the Ledger as well. So first, if you just got this out the box, remember you should order this directly from Ledger, so that way you don't get any malware on your system. And when you first get this out the box, they're going to ask you for a 12-word phrase. They're going to ask you, they're going to give you a 12-word phrase, and you have to write those 12 words down on a sheet of paper. And when you write those 12 words down, you may want to put it on 3 different sheets of paper, very small, however you need to do it, and store that in safe places. And the reason why you write it on paper instead of putting it on your computer is because you want to protect yourself from a hacker getting access to your 12-word phrase. So you write it on at least 3 to 4 different sheets of paper, and then you just hide these in places where you know you can get to them. You can bury them underground. You can put them in safe deposit boxes, things like that, to be an example. But you want to hide them in different places. So let's say you got your 12-word key phrase. Then there's also a password in addition that you have to put on here. So it's double security. Okay, so you can get your password as well. And then once you get this thing open, you need to have what's called Ledger Live. Ledger Live is a software on how you actually control this here device through your computer. So you download Ledger Live from the internet. You can go to ledgerlive.com. You go straight to Ledger, you download that, and once you download it, you're going to ask you for your password. That password is completely different from the password here. So now you got 3 different passwords. You got the password to log in here, you got the password to log into Ledger Live, and then you also have the 12-word phrase in case you lose this device. Remember, if you lose this device, you can always replace it and get another device, and then enter your 12-word key phrase, the one that you wrote down on those 3 sheets of paper. You enter that 12-word phrase, and that's how you are able to get back access to your crypto on a new device. Remember, the crypto is not saved on the device. The crypto is actually on the blockchain. However, this device is just like a key that gets you access to that blockchain. So with that being said, take a moment to digest everything I just said. And let's look at Ledger Live. So you entered your password here, and now you want to start adding accounts into your portfolio. So when you come here, you come into your portfolio, and this will give you some different coins that you can add. So you have the opportunity to add like Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Stellar, any coin. You can just say, I want to add a coin, whatever that coin may be. You can go through the list, you can add it, Digibyte, Tether, whatever coin that you're adding, you can just go here and you click it. You see how it says Ethereum. These are typically ERC20 tokens. This is a token that's ERC20. Now those ERC20 tokens, you can easily add those tokens also under this Ethereum tab. You would click on Ethereum, and once you click on that, it would allow you to, let's say you add here, it says select a token, and then you would click on whatever the ERC20 is. So whatever ERC20, now some of them may not show up, but I'll show you how to add a token that doesn't show up. But a lot of these tokens here, you have to add them manually. So let's say you got an ERC20 token, like, let's just choose one just in general. It's going through the list. So you're going to have to add it 2 ways. One, you're going to add it by pushing the button here, And then second, you're gonna then push the button also on your ledger live as well. Well, I'm gonna show you an example. So let's say we do the USD coin right here, USD. So we just click on USD, you click continue. Now it wants you, the computer is now wants you to confirm by entering the device. So it's gonna ask you to enter to open your device. And that's when you have to put some type of a password in. Then once you put the password in, so you have to then tell this device to talk to the computer so that the app opens up. Okay, so now I've just communicated with the device. I said, hey, open up. I had to put in a password. And then it gives me an address here. And then once that address pops up, there's something on here that says, do you want to verify this is correct? You look at the address here, in addition to the address on the computer screen. And then you click down these two buttons and it says approve. Once you click those two buttons, it says done. Now your tokens are here. You just added a whole new token, a USD token. So if you come down here, you'll see that you have various tokens underneath Ethereum. You just go to the accounts, then you go under here, and you'll see chain link will be here, and then you'll also see. So if you want to send a ERC20 token, you would send them directly to the Ethereum address. Okay, the Ethereum address, because the Ethereum connects to all of those ERC20 tokens as well. Also, let's say if you still don't see the coins that you're looking for, and you want to add a coin, you would then go to manager. Manager is going to ask you to quit the application on your device, so you got to scroll through here. You have to click the quit button here, and once you do that, it's about a 5-second delay. Then it will load, and now this is giving the option to then add other new token. So if you don't see a token here, you can then add it from this list, and this is where you will add these tokens here. Okay, you just add all of these. So that's a basic. Also, you want to make sure that your firmware is updated. You want to do that as well. That's very, very important. And for the most part, I mean, that's pretty much it. It's that simple. It takes a few times. Remember, before you ever send a transaction, you want to always send a test transaction first, just to make sure that you have the right address, because you don't want to, because once that transaction goes, and if you make a mistake, it cannot be reversed. So it pays off to make sure that everything is done right the first time. So watch this video again if you don't understand anything. Here's a quick review on what we just covered. So when you first get this out the box, again, you're going to be asked to store your 12-word phrase. So that's on a sheet of paper. You write that down on at least 3 sheets of paper, and you store that somewhere, 3 different places. Okay, because if you lose that 12-word phrase, you cannot get access here, and no one can get you access here. That's the cost you pay if you want to put them on cold storage. Okay, highest level of security. If you feel like you will lose your password, then you don't want to put it on the ledger. You will put it on other places. Okay, but that's another video for another time. These other places don't always have as much security. So this is like you having the cash directly buried in your backyard when you put it here. No one else can access it. No one knows where it is. So once you write that down, you're going to be asked to create a password that you add onto the device. In addition, there's another password that you add onto the software on the screen. So you got 2 different levels of security, 2 passwords that a person would need to access here. Now, if somebody wants to send you some money, all they need is the address for that account here, meaning if they want to send you some XRP or Stellar, all they need is your Stellar password. However, if you want to send money out of this account, you will need to have the device connected to the computer. That's a security feature. In case someone goes on your computer and they open up your Ledger Live and they got that password, money will not be able to be sent out unless the device is also plugged up and that second password is put onto the device. So it's very difficult for the average person to just go in and take your money. So you can have comfort knowing there's a lot of security on your devices. So with that being said, watch this video again if you got any questions, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Remember, it's not about how much money you make, it's about how much money you keep.